Okay. So now you can see your identity, more or less. What is the identity of a Thomasian doctor or a nurse or medical technologies? My medical ethics, no? Or what is the identity of other professions like you? May ethics ba ang art, advertising, o designing? May ethics ba ang journalism, nursing, engineering? So those fall under professional ethics. Okay. So following St. Dominic, he first established communities and trained his brethren to become effective preachers and teachers. That's also the reason why your parents brought you to a Catholic university, to be mentored by dedicated teachers with Catholic background, Catholic education. So St. Dominic also sent his brothers to universities to study, particularly in Rome, Bologna, and Paris. So what is education all about? It is a preparation for your future life or for your future career. Kaya kayo nag-aaral. Hindi lang nagbubulakbol, nabadjing-badjing. Dapat seryoso kayo sa pag-aaral because that will be your future. That will be your future. Okay, how do you see yourself 10 years from now? Sige nga, isipin nyo. Kayo na lang. How do you see yourself 10 years from now? That will be your future. Sabi nga, what you decide today will be your life tomorrow. What you do today, so it's a matter of choice. Okay. So 10 years from now, how do you see yourself? Now, St. Dominic is telling us also to balance study and prayer. Kaya kayo rin, huwag lang puro aral lang. Pero kailangan din may time for prayer, no? So it's a prayerful study, so to speak. So when you study, you also pray. Kaya nga, I know during your first year, this was given to you. Di ba yung nag-recollection kayo? Prayer before study. This was composed by St. Thomas, no? Pakibasa nga. Lord, true source of light and wisdom, give me a sense of understanding, a retentive memory, and the capacity to grasp things correctly. Grant me the grace to be accurate in my expositions and the skill to express myself with thoughtfulness and clarity. Be with me in the start of my work, guide its progress, and bring it to completion. Grant this through Christ our Lord. Okay. So, Saint Dominic started in Europe, no? And then, of course, the completion of the Dominican mission in the Philippines was brought by evangelizing friars. In our Philippine history, sino mga pumunta dito? First, the Augustinians, no? Augustinians. Kaya meron tayong Colegio de San Agustin. No? Second, the Dominicans, and then the Franciscans. So yung three major orders. The Benedictines came later. Kaya meron tayong San Beda, Saint Scholastica, mga religious orders. Dumating din yung mga Jesuits and then mga La Salle Brothers. So Catholic education was actually brought by religious orders. So Christianity was brought here by the Spanish missionaries. Of course, we also call the other group the conquistadores. So the spread of Christianity by way of the cross and the sword, sabi nga sa Philippine history, no? So evangelization and colonization. We were colonized by the Spanish friars and conquistadors. So they started, as we mentioned earlier, in Intramuros, no? The University of Santo Tomas and Colegio de San Juan de Letran. So these two Dominican institutions were established, particularly the University of Santo Tomas, which was founded by the first Archbishop of Manila, Miguel de Benavides, also the founder of the university. It is well known as the Pontifical, the Catholic, and Royal University. So it defines the character of our university, no? Pontifical, why pontifical? Okay, so this is the foundation. You can see this in the lobby of the main building, di ba? This is Miguel de Benavides commissioning the friars to establish the university. Magkano ba? Parang binenta niya yung kanyang mga libro. Worth only how much, mga anak? 1,000 pesos? 1,500 pesos. Well, 1,500 pesos. Baon nyo lang yun. So he sold his books. No? 1,500 pesos. So he established the University of Santo Tomas. No? Primarily, actually, the University of Santo Tomas was established as a training ground for missionaries. Kaya pinakaunang-una dito sa university, yung Faculty of Sacred Theology. No? Ito yung formation kasi ng mga missionaries noon. So they can be brought to other countries such as China and India and Japan. Those were the target areas of evangelization. Okay, so this mural speaks very much about the foundation of University of Santo Tomas, and of course it's called the Pontifical and Catholic University because we are blessed by the Pope. No? Love na love tayo ng Pope. Kaya pag pumunta sa Pilipinas yung Pope, pupunta sa USC. Kasi this is his university. So there are already 3 popes, no, who came to the university. Di pa kayo pinapanganak. Pope Paul VI, John Paul II, actually 2 beses siya pumunta dito, and Pope Francis. No? In the future, meron pa rin. Dadating yan. Pero wala na kayo. Baka yung mga anak nyo nandito nag-aaral. No? Sabi nyo, anak, kuha mo nga ako ng ticket para makapasok ako sa UST. Okay, so it's also called Royal University because we are also blessed by the King of Spain. No? A few years ago, Queen Sofia of Spain came as one of our visitors. No? Carlos also came here. Di pa kayo pinapanganak. Nung maliliit pa kayo. Okay, so we are very much close. We are closest to the heart of the Spanish monarchy. No? Now, what is the role of the university? What is the mission of the university? Narinig nyo na yung Lumina Pandit, no? Lumina Pandit. But that speaks very well about the mission of the university. So, the outstanding achievement of the Dominican missionary in this part of the globe, not only to spread the good news of salvation, but Lumina Pandit, that is spreading the light, to dispel the darkness of ignorance and error, As the Dominicans pass on the light to its students, they in turn will pass on the light to the people they meet, to places they go, in their families, communities, then to the world. As Thomasians of different denominations are scattered all over the world and bring with them their identity as Christians and Dominicans. Thomasians who were evangelized and now are evangelizers wherever they go. Thomasians are witnesses to their faith and proud alumni of their alma mater. So be proud to be Thomasians. No? Are you proud to be Thomasians? Okay. Para maintindihan nyo kung ano identity nyo as Thomasians. Basahin nyo nga yan. Nababasa nyo ba yan? O naiintindihan nyo? Okay. As tenebrae cingunt mentis caligining terras ob Sancti Tome Universitas opus lumina pandit. It means, eto, tandaan nyo ha, tandaan nyo, ito yung mission ng Santo Tomas and Thomasians for that matter. When the dark shadows cloud the mind and spreads through the earth, it is the mission or the work, the mission of University of Santo Tomas, Lumina Pandit, to spread the light. No? So when the darkness